What's up guys and welcome back to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here, back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time out, we heard about the second leg of the exhibition, which is to reach Monterio, while also getting a divine relic, which means we have to loot from the Mastari tribes. On top of that, Nurus managed to turn the Gauntlet Runner into a boat, as you can tell, as we're nicely gliding along here through the water. And also, Fidelio and Basilio decided to join us on our trip, to keep a little bit of a closer eye on us and make sure that we're doing what Luis wants us to do. But we got stopped by a sea monster, we destroyed the sea monster, and now today we get to hang out with somebody. According to the game, see them open up a little bit more. What the hell? Why is one of those flying around? I did do a quick look up, tried to avoid spoilers on it. Apparently this hangout scene doesn't really matter. Either way, you get some sort of item, and I did see what the item gives you as far as like stat buffs and all that. So it really is just whoever you want to hang out with the most. With that in mind, I kind of do want to see all the different hangouts. So what I'll probably do is hang out with everybody and save the hangout that I want to see the most until the end. With that in mind, the first two I do want to see, because I wouldn't actually do this, but I am curious about the brothers hangouts. What exactly are we going to get from these conversations? I'm pretty curious. So let's talk. Ugh, fine. But only a bit. Not like you'd shut up about it if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? You're trying to get closer to me. You're wasting your time. Why is that? I just wanted to chat.
No.
I just wanted to chat with you. You couldn't lie to a mirror mate. Just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning?
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What, do you think I was gonna thank you for yesterday? Kind of, yeah.
No.
Not at all. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously?
Well, it's true you ended up being the one to save Lady Juna. Protect Basilio. For that, at least. Thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is, you really don't trust me. I didn't have time to think. What agenda?
Then...
You really don't trust me, do you? Of course I don't. That's how I got this far in the world. Especially while looking out for Basilio the dunce. Everything is a threat. Well, a debt's a debt. Think what you want about me. I've got my own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shite. Losing my damn mind out here. Whatever. Here. Now bugger off. A handmade flute. Saw a Parapus peddler in Brylehaven, selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how its sound wards off evil. I'm not planning on dying out here with you idiots. Just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We'll be at the encampment soon. While I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours, if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sail it myself. I'm dead serious, like. Okay then. Well, it's kind of how I expected that to go. But Basilio, I feel like, might be a little bit nicer, actually, in all of this.
Sam.
So we'll see. Let's talk. Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you in line? Yeah, sure. Let's go topside. It'd be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep my trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, well actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the...
I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even going to make it to Virga Island? Probably be fine. You feeling anxious? Are you feeling anxious?
Huh?
What? No chance, mate. Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. And I can fluff down on the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. Heard stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me. There was that monster yesterday, and that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? But that means the ocean currents got to be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell. Got to be. And that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. Oh, should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about this sort of thing. You've been practicing? You really trust him. Didn't know you can't swim.
Well,
You really seem to trust your brother a lot.
yeah.
Well, Del's the boss here. You gotta keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it?
Yeah.
This ain't to bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a Parapus charm. The white sand robes. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though this one's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Del gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one.
Ha.
I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap! Around my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not one word about this to Del. Not about the charm and not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Alright, next up I think I'm going to hang out with Juna. I had considered maybe her hangout being the one that I stick with, but I think there's one character I'd rather hang out with a little bit more. But she has definitely been interesting so far, and I'm curious to know more about her.
Oh,
Have you been there the whole time? You like listening to me sing, do you?
got a second?
Good timing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Juna seems to be particularly high spirits. Maybe we can have a genuine conversation.
Thanks.
Thank you. Go on and have a seat. What, with Fidelio just sitting back there? That's kind of weird.
The truth is...
Oh, he's gone. I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him. I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to Virga Island.
Well,
I know they both jump at Luis's command. They really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. Sure are fond of you. A bit sensitive?
Got it.
Seem pretty attached to you, Juna.
yeah.
Oh, well, yes. They're rather fond of me, I suppose. Or my songs, at the least. I do owe them a great debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at a safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember their suspicions about what transpired with Glidel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
Ugh, isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? I'd rather not. Hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears.
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Let me just say it. For whatever reason, when I'm with you, Maso Hendo, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep. And I just sat here waiting for her. Wait, did I fall asleep, Maso Hendo? You stayed here the whole time? Well, yeah, hasn't been long. Feel better now? Do you feel better now? Wonderful! I even believe I dreamed. It's been quite a while since that happened.
Look at this!
Oh, right. Here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. An ion pearl ring. This is a charm I bought before we left Briarhaven. Pearls come from oysters. They take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I'd bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you'd put it to much better use on this journey. Take it. We better get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers will come looking.
Bye!
Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp. Alright, next we'll hang out with Stroll. The sea's so calm, just like yesterday's storm never happened. The run is riding smoothly, monsters slain in our wake. I could hardly ask for better. Stroll seems to be in high spirits.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him. Great. I was hoping we could hash out what's next. I've been trying to think of ways to outwit Luis, but all my ideas feel full of holes.
Oh.
An idea comes to me, but I end up thinking, Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that, and I'm stuck from there. I'll think of something. Even you're having trouble? If even you're struggling, maybe there really is no fooling him.
Huh?
You have that much faith in me. Those are some heavy expectations.
Oh, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center. They were slinging all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. The next time was in that carriage. The roads were so rough we could hardly keep our asses in our seats. There you were, reading a book of all things. You were right, a strange one, but I liked you too. I never imagined I'd be entrusting my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than I, but now I really do think of you as a true little brother. Not as allies? You're the little brother here. Big bro?
No.
I think you'd be the little brother here. Well, you are the captain. But come on, I'm reliable enough, am I not? Bah, doesn't matter who's which. The point is, I'm happy there's someone in my life I can call a brother at all. You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here, in life, I mean. Right. Well, since I'm already oversharing, I might as well give this to you. Here. Oh, a knacker bracelet.
Take this.
It's a handcrafted item I picked up in Briarhaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They're said to ward off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on shore. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you are irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it.
Looks like we've entered the reef area. I think we can set up camp around here.
It'll be alright.
Tomorrow we'll arrive at Virga Island. Got to get that Lance Luis mentioned at all costs. Hell yeah. Alright, so the last hangout we'll do before we stick with one is Hulkenberg, because I do think Jaime is probably the most interesting character on the team. Not that everybody else is not interesting, but something about Jaime's story is just really intriguing to me. And I feel like he's been my favorite character in the game so far. So, Hulkenberg?
Parting the very waves to go on. An incredible sight.
Your thoughts?
What say you, Maso Hendo? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here.
Alrighty.
Indeed.
Quite right. Come over here then. The seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night's events risks being labeled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Virga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel is held up quite admirably. Considering the haste with which it was constructed, one can no longer cast aspersions on Nuras or his talents.
This is true.
That reminds me. The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His consternation was most bewildering.
He's feeling unwell. You don't feel sick?
Hold on.
Being on the sea makes him feel unwell.
Stroll said as much, yet 'tis simply the natural sway of the seas. I find it quite odd that anyone would be felled by something so mundane. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. The storm howled through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so that I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself.
Jeez. Hulkenberg is a badass, though. She is kind of cool, but also that goofy side of her makes me laugh. It's a good contrast.
This trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I stated I was searching for His Highness. A particularly rude cur yelped, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea?" Of course, I received naught in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifferent to my concerns, or even my perception. Maybe the prince has truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die.
You have allies now. The prince is alive.
It'll be fine.
You no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you.
You deliver such thoughtful words with an effortless haste. Hope is with me now, alongside a multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with the brothers Magnus amongst our ranks.
It's alright. Tell me more about your travels. Do you like the sea? Please, I'd like to hear more about your travels.
You are curious.
Truly, though they may not contain anything of interest.
Take this.
Ah, yes, I have something I wanted to give you. Temper your expectations, it's but a trinket.
Narwhal's horn.
Quite some time ago, I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly it wards off the sea's myriad dangers. Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will soon retire. The encampment that Nura spoke of should be visible to us soon.
That was a good one as well. Alright, finally we'll talk to Heisme. After this, because I realize this is probably taking up a decent chunk of time in this video, I think my next goal is to reach our next set of days where we have a mission to complete. I mean, obviously it'll depend on how much time is spent in between now and then, but so this might end up being a little bit of a longer one because I wanted to see all these hangouts, but I hope that's okay for anybody watching. These characters so far have been really interesting. And honestly, all of the hangouts were really good. I'm assuming Heisme's is going to be good as well. But even Fidelio and Basilio, they shined a little bit more light on their characters as well. You know, Fidelio trying not to connect, but you can see there's still that part of him that appreciates what we've done. So yeah, this was a really fun addition, and I'm glad it was not too difficult to see these hangouts, all of them at least. All right, but let's hang out with Heisme now. Good answer. Have a seat right there. Bah, I give up. 'Twas a fool's errand to attempt to meditate with all this incessant racket. Surely you hear this pandemonium as well. It's the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sounds of the waves. Sorry, I'm still not good enough for that, Heisme. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflicts the Ujif. The fish in the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
Well...
Above all that, however, the surface seems peaceful, a complete about-face from last night. Its appearance, at least, calms my soul. You can relax. I think it's boring. It is soothing. Just let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. Though I suppose even they must realize the futility of agitating a fight on a vessel this small.
Then...
So am I wrong to assume that this is your first voyage across the sea? I've never been quite this far from land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe...
That holiday occurred at this time of the year. The shore was populated with many others who had the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a secluded rocky area, far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were Ujif. But in hindsight, I so dearly wished I would have stood tall, simply enjoyed that moment with my son, no concern for the judgment of others. When my son pulled a fish from the sea, he said, I guess fish will bite anyone's hook. In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a Ujif like him. I never stood up to the discrimination. In my cowardice, I ran from it. In doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being Ujif. Couldn't be helped. That was wrong. Don't linger on it. You can't linger on past mistakes.
Yes.
I often allow my thoughts to be shackled by past missteps. I hope at least that I may glean some wisdom by returning to these moments.
My apologies.
I apologize. The regrets of an old man are poor substitute for a rousing conversation. It is no recompense, but allow me to give you this. Falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you've heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet, crafted in honor of it. That great bird seeks its prey in the rivers and seas, dives from a great height to seize them. It is a hunter which makes no sound and leaves no trace in its wake. Perhaps it is immodest to say as much, but I like to think I once possessed these same qualities. Ha! One day I'll regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Again, very interesting. I don't know what it is about it. He's so unique to most any character that I've experienced in Persona games. I think a lot of it comes down to the idea of this world and how separate all these tribes are, and he's tried his best to be a father but has just really struggled because of how this world works and where you Jeef are in the standing of the world. I'm really enjoying his story. Alright. Unfortunately, it didn't get as much match as I did with some of the other hangouts, though. That kind of sucked.
To the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Got a nice little campsite here.
What to pick?
So our arrival's tomorrow.
Woo! We're finally done spending our nights at sea.
Ah, thank goodness. Fidelio? We'll be hitting Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be useful to Count Luis. You better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. Sure, whatever you say. Dream Eater Moth. Finally not a Luma Bee. Basilio, you're in the kitchen again?
Come on.
Don't much like the sea at night. There's no knowing which ways the waves are coming from. And when I think about accidentally falling in, ugh. Well, Haizme, I think it'll be a good time to hang out with you.
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No traces of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Calling the past and playing for the future can hone my imagination. Let's do it. Our visit to Briarhaven was most eventful, was it not? Feels like such a blur. Actually, would you mind refreshing an old man's memory? What exactly did happen? Turned in my bounty, came into contact with Luis. A lot happened.
Right.
Turned in my bounty.
That's true.
Indeed. And the culprit was not in fact me, but instead Joanna. Then we met Luis with his gauntlet runner. We accomplished so much. And on top of it, you managed to ingratiate yourself with Luis. Boarding his runner was quite the risky gambit, but you deftly handled it all. You managed it all so casually, but I cannot deny that you are truly a man of action.
Even so,
That novel of yours, are those words what drive you? Is this all some attempt to make that illusory world a reality? If that sounded mocking, I assure you it was not my intent. Such idealism has driven many to accomplish great things. I too once possessed a similarly zealous passion. For so long, I assumed I was no longer capable of entertaining such ardent dreams, yet they bubble to the surface again whenever I'm with you. Perhaps together. Let my imagination grow.
Now then.
Only by 4. Oh! Up to 4! I'm a revolutionary!
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Hell yeah! Retiring so soon? Ha! Your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait. This old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears. Well, I can't remember who needed imagination to hang out, but we've got it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Ford's like, nope, that's not it. It's because there's something over there that's gonna make us look like we're a bunch of liars.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
I'm willing to bet once we do this second round, I would say 75% certain that whatever we find there and whatever truths we bring to the next stage of the exhibition will cause enough people to lose faith in the church and Forden that he'll drop off the top spot and Luis will go into the top spot instead. Just my guess.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Interesting.
Oh-ho!
And so, our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand.
Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then,
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive? We don't even know if there'll be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
It's not the heat. It's humidity.
All my air fur is stuck together.
do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over there.
Are we gonna get a beach scene? Oh my god, please.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Are you from the outside?
Guys, can nobody else hear this?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice. Just my imagination. Haha, very funny, Gallica. Just blame her for it.
Very funny, Gallica.
You know, it's something I didn't even think about. I did watch somebody's reaction to the battle theme for this game, and in the comment section, one person pointed out one of the funniest things about the battle theme and how really epic it sounds is the fact that only the main character can hear it inside of his head because Gallica did the spell at the beginning of the game. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, this just popped it back up into my head. It's just like, oh, you're putting voices in there? Thanks, Gallica. Thanks for nothing.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
September the 5th, you say?
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
Is it supposed to?
We may be a bit lost.
Oh, that's what she means.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose. We might as well, if we're lost.
Follow Heisme.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Fish.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
I'm who?
Is something amiss?
Yes.
I'm imagining things.
Huh?
Could it be a villager?
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing
You must
this.
be the...
Priestess!
Uh-oh.
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Crap.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Yes, but I'm a nice guy, I swear.
He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool.
Gross. Thank goodness I didn't drink any of that water.
We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
You know, we could just absolutely incinerate all of you right now, but we're holding back, so you're welcome.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Nearest.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
I wonder if they have a rock of their own?
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking.
Who is that? I was trying to place the voice, but I can't. Oh!
Well, fancy meeting you here.
You followed us? What the hell? How did you join us? I'm confused. You're that crier. What did you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir.
Can he teleport or something? Because he was behind us. He was giving the information that we were on the way to Virga Island when we were already halfway through our first day.
I was hoping the word of the crown theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Virga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
Interesting.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Because we're the big story.
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is.
Oh.
For now, we may as well be patient.
Wasn't expecting that.
You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Oh, look at this quaint little village.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Look at Edeni. He's so gorgeous underneath the helmet. The flowing locks.
Master Edeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Edeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
But you already know that we're not with the church, right?
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Edeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
Ooh, damn. I'm getting the sense that Edeni's going to be joining our crew here. He definitely seems to fit kind of our party's theme of having lost a lot.
I will have silence!
Master Edeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
Or she might. If they're brother and sister, then I guess that's also a possibility.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Oh my.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
I don't know where this story's gonna go, but I'm nervous now.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave them high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes them, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
What?
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
I don't know how the priestess was able to talk to me in my head, though. That's what's curious.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
What the?
Calm down, you amateurs.
That was quick.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Shut up, Badland. This doesn't concern you.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
I don't know why, but having Badland get involved in all of this is kind of fun.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Oh, of course not. You won't. You make such a great team. I'll make sure you do. I'm gonna be an asshole.
You pull your weight or I'll make sure you do.
Oh, forget it. Seems being captured don't make you less a wise arse.
Not at all.
Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
Why don't you come over here and let me loose, huh?
Oh, you're going last.
Some great comedic moments here.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world?
Ooh.
Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Interesting. I wonder where that's coming from.
Huh. Fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right?
Absolutely. Of course. You seem confident.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
What the hell?
Please, help my sister.
What happened?
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
We're gonna show up. Hey, so I know we were just in your guys' prison, but we are here to help.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
That's okay. Sometimes we don't understand ourselves either.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
Alright, so with that line, I'm assuming there's going to be a moment whenever Fidelio can either help us or take the lance, and I'm assuming he'll help us instead.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Why do I not trust Batlin to just deliver the message? I feel like Nurse is going to come into the city. He stole our bloody Gauntlet Runner!
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the Melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Think, Edeni. What do you want to do?
Please, bring her home.
Good man.
When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
Hell yeah.
Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Absolutely not. No objections.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
Oh, please don't start singing that song. It took over the internet for a little while.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going.
Aha. So that's how we're going to explain if we wait until the very last day to go save her. This is why she's still alive, guys.
Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Understood. We'll do it, Edeni.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Well, look, everybody else was taking up all these places, and there were some places that were like, well, you're an Elda, so screw you. So, yeah, we ended up in the bug-infested, creepy inn with a creepy Ujif as the owner. It was not fun.
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
It's kind of what I'm thinking this end game is going to lead towards, is my character will start to become the one that people want. I almost kind of wonder if the prince is going to wake up, we are going to save him, and he's almost going to say, look, you've earned the trust of the people, so maybe you are best suited to lead over me. I don't know. But I feel like that's the longer we've gone in, it's become more apparent that we are trying to actually get into the first spot. Whether it's to hand it off to the prince or the prince hands it off to us, basically.
All done with negotiations, are you?
You guys didn't hear any of that, right?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
Listen, Fidelio, you just shut up and stay seated right over there. We're making the plans here. We're here for the lance. We're gonna save lives too. It's what we do. Shut up!
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
But we also have a reason, so... Once again, shut up!
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon?
Yes, and keep?
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice to see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
'Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Indeed.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And now it's Arbor's Day. Well, here we are. Finally got to our next set of days with a deadline. Wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is.
We gotta prep.
Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's see what is around here. This music is kind of interesting. I like it. What's in the memorandum? Virga Island? An island of the inland sea south of the kingdom. In the center of the archipelago sits an old village, home to many Mustari. It is the sole area of the kingdom untouched by Sanctus proselytizing? Maybe? The Mustari in major cities on the mainland are often disdained as pagans, adding to the public impression of that the island is uncivilized. Dragon Temple? A temple of the Mustari faith that stands on an uninhabited island in the north of the archipelago, home to the guardian deity the Dragon God and likely resting place of the divine relic Dracodios. Rumors suggest that the true reason the Crown Theocracy has never tried to extend its reach to Virga Island is because it does not want it to risk its believers seeing something in the temple. What truths lie hidden? Good question. And keep...
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travelers. As per our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it. Well, thank you.
What's going on?
I appreciate that. I think before we... Because I said I wanted to reach this part before we ended, even with all the hangouts I did and the extra time spent getting in and out of the game. Still not even that far along, so I think I might just explore a little bit, talk to everybody, and we'll see how much time that takes.
Beg pardon?
I hear you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere in our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people.
Well, says you. But we are here to save the day. For everybody. They do have a rock here. Can I see my face?
Hey!
No, we're on the top of this thing?
'Tis in thy hands now.
Wait, huh? Huh? I didn't read any of that because I didn't think it was important. I was just trying to see if I could look around the rock, but holy shit! Due to the king's magic, the faces of the highest ranking candidates have appeared on gigantic stones called coronation rocks, which have appeared throughout the land. Interact them to see who's on top, right? The amount of mag equal to the people's faith in the protagonist will accumulate at coronation rocks. You can collect days worth of accumulation at once? The higher the protagonist's popularity, the more mag there is to collect. Be proactive in resolving people's requests to gain popularity. Oh my god. I didn't think this was important, but apparently bigger face, more qualified, right? Top two candidates, Forden and Luis, are absolutely dominating. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's in third. Rudolph. Is that the guy that's beautiful and wants beauty for everything? Godot's ranking dropped a bit. On the other hand, Rella seems to be gradually gaining more support. Rella. Which one's Rella? I might have to check the memorandum to see. Nowhere near the top of the same feel like your face is a little bigger than before, maybe? Who knows, maybe your face will get chiseled next to these titans. Thou who art destined to become king, locus of his people's support, great custodian of their anxieties, at the foot of the monumental stone will their feelings gather as mag. To thee, by thy daily standing accumulated, by which thy growth is empowered, this mag is henceforth entrusted. Jeez. That's crazy. Oh, interesting. Rella. This is who Rella is. I forgot that's her name. I didn't think she was in contention, but I guess it makes sense since people look up to her and appreciate her healing. Can't find anything about Rudolph, so I don't remember who that is, but looks like we got a tavern here, maybe? Oh hey, gold beetle. Let's go. Look at this nice little tavern place. Drunk man?
Oh, there!
I sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking through it's not bad actually. With the mask on, one drink feels like 10, and bad news can't get in as easy. Makes it easier to forget it all.
What's up?
What have you got for me, Village Tavern Keep? Tell me about the island. Very well. For Amastari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altaberry was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
Guess there's nothing
This island became our only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated. What about... does this island interact overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas. And which dish do you recommend? It's not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern like this. I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame. Got a teetotaler woman? What?
There's no stopping these drunks. Can't blame them since we Mustari don't normally speak our minds.
I think I'm probably gonna do what I've done before as far as going to see everybody and talk to everybody. Just because there's so many people to talk to, I feel like once I get to a certain point, I'm gonna start cutting out all of these conversations and just keep the stuff in that's interesting or important to the story.
Beg your pardon?
Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see.
Oh, appreciate this.
If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Good gold.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too? I swear the chief's not taken rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty.
Or he could try to save his sister like a normal person. Jerk. Alright, let's see what's in these stores up here. Like this deliberating man.
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul.
What have you got for me?
I beg your pardon.
Can we appraise anything? Nope. Can we sell? Indeed. Ooh, that's a lot of reef we just got there. Oh, damn! 200 HP to all allies? Yes, please. I'll pick up some revival medicine as well. So we can cure malady for an ally, frostbite for an ally, daze for an ally, anxiety for an ally. Just gonna get at least 10 of all of these. Dispels Tetrakarn, dispels Makarakarn, and then return to the dungeon. And now we've got the weaponry shop. Although it looks like they sell weapons and armor here. What's this well-informed girl got?
Beg pardon?
Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country and how they all got their names?
Names? Not really. Names?
The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with this island's priest once. He had some insight on it and a theory. He believes the names of weapons and armor are remnants of an ancient language, lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of the words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating?
Kind of is.
What have we got here?
Hold. He's talking a lot. Shop deals in weapons and armor alike, charge of our arms. Also, one of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from the Lycion Magic Association. Sell our gear at a discount, evidently. I objected to taking orders from mainland igniter peddlers. Chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. That's funny.
My influence extends beyond just igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Use this gift well.
Thanks, Brigida. Appreciate you. So they've got the Kusanagi. 300 attack and increases damage against plant-type monsters. Deciduous Katana increases damage against plant-type monsters. I feel like these might be good to get. Dragon Kukris increases the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Really? Because I do remember seeing one synthesis skill that did that. Can't remember which archetype had it. That's interesting. And then they've got Aromatic Fan. It prevents rage. And it is a lot more powerful. Might be worth to buy on an Idol's Day. What about the armor here? So we've got the Full Moon Robe. All stats +3 and greatly increases evasion against dark. That'll be good to have for the healer or cleric. We've got a few things here. The Fire Sprite Boots, agility +4 and increases evasion against fire. And then ice, electric, and wind as well. I'll definitely have to buy a couple of these whenever it's Idol's Day. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we did get the thing from hanging out with Heisme. Here it is. So all stats +5. What's hard is that this is all stats +3, but it also prevents all these physical status ailments, which is just real nice. I might have to give that to somebody else then. So looking at the party, it does feel like it doesn't matter who I give it to really, because everybody is kind of similar stats-wise, like 1 or 2 stats that are pretty high, and then 3 that are pretty low. I think Juna's the only exception. She has 2 that are pretty low, and then 3 that are medium high. So I don't think it really matters, but because Hulkenberg has the medium HP recovery, that one's just okay. You know, I'd rather just heal up, because it's not like it gives us a whole crap ton of HP. So I think I'm going to give her the stats +5. Continue along the bridge here. Talk to Wary Man.
Stop!
What are you doing? Stepping around the neighborhood? I'm going to steal our valuables, I bet.
Hey, there's no need to be so suspicious. I'm not trying to make any enemies here.
Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. This island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone.
Okay.
Hello there.
Do you have business with my home? Don't tell me you're thieves.
That's not it.
Nothing of the sort. Although maybe we shouldn't try to just barge into random houses.
Can't go in here either, I'm guessing. I can hear hushed voices coming from inside the house.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I can't believe there are outside tribes in our village. What is the chief thinking?
They just don't know what to do.
Could this be another Roman disaster? What should we do? Oh, why must my child be born under these circumstances? Is this how the previous chief felt when he sacrificed the priestess?
Let us have faith in
Don't
Lady
say such
Yufa.
things. If it weren't for Lady Yufa, the child would be doomed to a life of misery.
These poor people. Climb up this. See the highest point here. Hello there, masked soldier.
Well now, what are we on about?
Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among Virga's people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. You are his ally, then you are mine as well.
Hero's fruit.
This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it.
Okay. I'll try. Can I go inside his house?
Let's not.
Yufa and Edeni live here. No going in without their permission, okay?
Fine. Gold beetle. How did I miss that before? Where are we now? Oh, somebody to talk to? Menacing believer.
Unstinking believable.
If I am seen speaking with you, I will be mocked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say. But to me, there is security and silence.
Okay. I'll just leave you alone then. Can't go in there. Oh, here's Edeni.
Yes.
Ah, it's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I will be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. You just rest up.
I'm in your debt.
Glad we can help. Oh, here's more. Nice to see you chilling. I do need to go into academia as well, so I can check out the masks and all of that for the masked dancer. Apparently I'm supposed to craft those inside of academia. What are you selling, elderly seed seller? I think I just answered my question.
What's it now?
Young outsider, have any interest in Hero's Leaf of Light Seed? You see, I'd normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in this state, harvests aren't what they once were, and business is suffering. No choice but to start from seed. Literally. These are quite a rarity, but very valuable. Any interest?
Sure.
What do you want to do?
Bet that'll grow nicely if you planted it. Sort of expensive though. Right now you have 0. Want to buy it?
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that something?
Thank you kindly. They should grow fine fruit if you cultivate them. At this price, I guarantee it.
Cool. Appreciate it. And then we got this guy, boastful shopkeeper.
What'll it be?
Welcome. Any interest in these materials I hunted myself?
Yes, absolutely. I always want to buy more food. Get 10 of each. especially the giant's rib. Oh, I'm using up a lot of money. Oh, jeez. I can't buy 10 of these. I'll get 5. And there goes all my money. It's fine. Shrewd shopkeep.
Oh, it's you!
You must be that candidate guy. I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I've no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, what I sell here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand the value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at?
Oh, damn it. I want to say weapons. If my wisdom was erudite or higher, then maybe I'd be able to shop. Crap. I need to get my wisdom up then.
Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I've always found the idea of this sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win in a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island.
Oh, poor guys.
Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave? Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago I served fish to Clamar, and he spotted out immediately.
Somebody's selling some water out here.
Oh, interested in some water? Ours is some of the very finest.
Oh, damn. This is gonna be the rest of it though. But I need it. I need the money. I'll buy one of these. You know what, I'm gonna sell some stuff too. Why not? There's a lot of stuff here that I'm not using. So my question is, are these igniters even really that important to have? I don't know if that's a stupid question, but to me, I don't think I would ever use this because it costs so much more MP to have this. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. I also don't know what Mage Group Drain is. It says attack reduction skill, so I'm guessing it's like Tarunda. I just don't see the point in having these on, so I'm gonna sell it. Might be dumb.
Now then.
But it's gonna give me a lot of money, so... Also, I have 2 of these.
Now then.
That's a lot of money. So now I can get all the fruit cordials that they had here. And hopefully I'll be able to cook a lot next time we travel out on the Gauntlet Runner. Sea Gazer Man.
Oi.
Have you looked out at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learned what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us.
Well, it's a good thing I sold some stuff, because there's also a butcher here. Which means I can hopefully get some more stuff. Monster bone and white peach turnip. Alright, there goes all of my money. Fantastic. Placid Man?
If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Ought not to be after the string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could just spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough. Pretty sure they're all gone now.
Hear that, Gallica? You're the only fairy here. Wary Man?
Hello there.
On a map, lots of spots across the island look easy to access. That's a false impression. The tides force even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. So usually when the priestess and Chief Edeni leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Yufa's last trip they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Hello.
So that's a Gauntlet Runner. You came to the island and that thing. The outside world really is frightening. I don't think we islanders would win if we were ever to go to war.
And then a little Mistari child.
Hey, mister!
Hey, how does this thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful.
The only thing that I didn't see here, I don't know if it's because it just doesn't exist, bounties and stuff like that. So they may just not have it here. Well, I just noticed near the end of all this exploring that this is actually not the first day of our next set of days. So let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. This is the only thing we can do today. Nurse, how you doing?
The sweep of the tide.
Ah, I'd love to set out this very moment now. We get there in a heartbeat riding waves like these.
I say, are the others still not ready to go? Sorry, we'll get them all here.
All ready for departure? Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
Let's check out this map.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Only a day, that's not too bad. Let's head on up. The Priestess Yufa headed here to be a living sacrifice. Though historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant.
Let's see here?
This must be the temple with the lance.
Looks far. How long will it be?
If the currents are stable, we'll get there within a day.
You would pursue peril.
We've no time to waver. Are we prepared?
Let's go.
Tally-ho then.
Capital! I'll have you at that temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us.
Did not expect to also have a day to be out at sea again.
You see?
Do take care in your preparations. We cannot save the priestess. Our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god besides. If there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside, it will not end well for us. We must prepare for anything.
Yufa.
A girl is a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never. Too true.
The temples.
What dragon is it? It calls to mind our run-in with the one in Nord Mines.
Yeah, I forgot about that actually. Still wonder if you can take it on and maybe kill it as early as that point in the game.
I wish we could save the priestess and be on our way. It's still the matter of the lance.
I almost feel like you would have to do it in New Game Plus. Where's everybody else? Out on the deck maybe? I guess while we're down here, let's go ahead and head to Academia. We also do have a new archetype that we can read about.
Just look at this.
Yes, I know more. I appreciate it. Oh. Crap. He actually did have stuff to say. Allies Awakening has revealed the new archetype called Mass Dancer. Power both unique and interesting. Prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential at highest level.
Now then.
Should you desire to hear more, that's me. Oh great, you've got me making these jokes now. I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Well, well.
Hello, Plateau. I've not seen you in a while. Fur so soft and clean.
Makes me curious how he takes care of it.
Well, you see, Gallica, he licks himself. Hi, Moore. Special Experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Here we go. So we've got the Seeker's Mask. Equipped to use Seeker skills. Equipped to use Adept Seeker skills. Adds resistance to wind and weakness to fire. So yeah, we've got quite a few of these white masks, but only enough to make the Thief and Magic Seeker. Oh, and the Knight. I think I will do the Magic Seeker. Also just to see what it looks like.
For science!
Hi, that looks familiar. Formed a special experiment. I recognize that anywhere.
It's from Persona.
Cool, cool, cool. The Knight's Mask. Excellent. And then the Thief's Mask. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized we already have the Seeker's Mask, but we can create one. Because it does seem like, similar to cooking, it marks whenever you've created it already. That's nice. Well, we've got the Masked Dancer over here. Alright. In times of yore, there lived heroes who were renowned for their splendor and beautiful masquerade. Their souls together form the power of the Masked Dancer. Among them, the elite who wears masks to draw out their own power, finding new selves within themselves, I dubbed the Persona Master. The references are fantastic. The Masked Dancer archetype is one, and yet multiple. It brings out the possibilities within itself and can respond to any situation. But obtaining its wide variety of powers comes at great effort and cost. They are only as strong as their collection of masks. Let no Masked Dancer forget this truth.
Whoa! So this archetype equips masks to change its resistance and attacks? Means it's really versatile, but only if you can find the masks.
Which I have a few of now. Well, thank you, Moore. I know I don't visit very often anymore since I can do all the archetype studying in the main menu, but still nice to see you. I'm working on getting the commander and all of that done, so just give me a little bit more time.
Please don't come back.
Well, here's the brothers in Juna. Fidelio?
A word of warning.
That blood you spilled on that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, it can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. And if I catch one whiff of you going back on it, well, you got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in a screw, yeah?
Okay.
This whole sacrifice business don't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching.
Yufa.
I wonder if that priestess girl Yufa is alright. I hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
This is very true. Alright, the cooking table. we should be able to make something. Steadfast Stew. Allows one ally to endure one fatal attack with 1 HP. You can also do Finisher Noodles. 30 seconds to defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. That's nice. But we'll do the stew for now.
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. Uncle Collar.
Ugh. Disgusting.
I must say, I'm impressed with this kitchen. Certainly a stark difference from when I traveled alone. At the time, a dish's flexibility outweighed its flavor profile, but even with so few ingredients, the best meals were the ones most thought through. In fact, I fear that with such amenities I shall grow soft. There's no greater dishonor than those who so easily cast aside necessity for convenience.
On guard!
So be it. We shall dine as road-weary travelers, using only the barest essentials, but rest assured, it will taste like no such thing.
Well, that's good to know. Started preparing food with Hulkenberg, doing only what was strictly necessary with the ingredients.
Ah, goodness.
Ugh, those sounds.
Only the finest cookery in here, I see. Well, let us only use what we must.
Unnecessary.
The fire does not wane. Ah, but nature is not to be so underestimated. We shall cook it through in one go.
Wow, it's a finely honed dish.
Your thoughts?
Steadfast Stew is complete. I promised you a superb dish, did I not?
Thanks, Hulkenberg. Another one down. Now it's time to read again, and I think it's hopefully time to get our courage all the way up. Time to read. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. That's the same. Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world, on the other side, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? I think this is the same from Gallica as well. I feel like glimpsing Junior courage, or creative fashion. Give me courage. There's is. Level 4, I'm dauntless.
Courage. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Excellent. That I finished the book and my understanding of the world is deepened.
Alright.
More courage for me! I'm already on my way to 5.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
Oh, gotta be ready for this. Gotta mentally prepare myself.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
You okay, Fidelio?
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
I wonder if he's okay. I wonder if the human attack, maybe something it did to him, it might have affected him. That's the second time now that it seems like he's in pain over nothing.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
Makes sense.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Alright, we'll do that. No need to get all fussy, Basilio.
We're off.
Here we are. This place looks real cool.
You see?
I admit Stroll's words have given me pause, but rescuing the priestess comes above all else.
Hey, didn't you ever learn that it's rude to stare? I guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. Now quit gawking and move it. You got to head to the temple. Don't tell me what to do.
Ruins left alone by the Sanctus. Wonder what's in them. Suppose that question will answer itself when we go in, won't it? Alright then, let's get the wiggle on.
Dell's come over all peculiar. Hey, maybe it's just me. Any road, let's head on to the temple, yeah? We gotta get after that, Lance. Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not the time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers overshadowing our every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done though, so we press on. The temple awaits. Let's go. I'm excited to see the inside. I'm wondering if... Those things look creepy as hell. I'm wondering if this is kind of where we will get to today though. We find her and then we leave. But how are we getting inside around this tree? Are those brains growing out of it?
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
That looks disgusting.
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Somehow I don't think that'll work.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh shit.
Del, what's wrong?
Yeah, it's something the human did whenever it grabbed him. I don't know how, but he's still being affected.
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. 'Tis infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
Because he doesn't think he needs anybody like the stubborn bastard that he is.
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
Grab him, let's go.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Uh-oh, but that means Basilio's gonna see it.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
That's pretty smart from Juna, because seemingly Basilio, it's been talked about how he's not as bright as Fidelio, so it kind of makes sense that he might buy the fact that we just got back real quickly.
Hey.
Yeah, Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost.
Damn.
But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hearty Paribus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever.
Phew. Okay, that's good.
However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again.
I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
Yeah, so this tree. A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in that area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, might be magma exposure. The temple's positively leaking this stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight might be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they are not found on this island.
I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight.
Understood.
We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we'll have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain an ingredient for the potion of light. Wonder where a rare item could be found. Batlin or the information at Gold Deer Hearth might know more.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. The way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del.
Don't be silly, boss. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise.
Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. You'll pay us back eventually.
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. This is about when Del would say something like, hey, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here, and you sort out the lance. And, well, the priestess girl and all if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for my own brother now, can I?
Edeni could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alrighty. Well, we have our mission.
Nonetheless.
That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight.
Thoughts?
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island?
Indeed. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both the priestess and the lance we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await inside, await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors.
But we'll still get the job done. Quest start. Obtain Dracodios. Need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the Divine Relic Dracodios for Luis. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to Edeni to save the island's priestess. Procure Dracodios. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart a course to the Dragon Temple by visiting the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Virga Island. Be cautious of the scorching heat and inclement weather that may occur around Virga Island. The priestess Yufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodios before the day you depart for Altbury. The ingredient for the Potion of Blight which causes things to wither.
Really?
We should start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredient.
Indeed we will. That guy is troubled out there. Oh, also memorandum. Potion of Blight. A powerful concoction capable of wilting any plant, the knowledge of which is passed down through generations of Virga Island's priests. The ingredient necessary for its brewing apparently can't be found on the island. And it looks like there are also some quests here that we can take on as well. Those are the only quests that I see for now, but that could change. I might do a quick once around at the beginning of next video and see if there's anything else that I'm missing. But I think that's a good place to call it here for now. Like I said, the beginning might have been taken up a little too much by the hangouts, but I was just really curious about seeing all of those. Also, apparently I need to step away, because I don't want to have to listen to the same repeated line multiple times.
What's going on?
Alright, I'm going to try here. Hopefully nobody talks. But so far I'm really liking the village. It's a nice little change up from what we've seen so far. The next time out we will start to spend our days trying to prepare ourselves for the dungeon. Likely take on a few quests. We'll probably have to head out to a couple of other dungeons that are around here. And hopefully save up on money again since I am now so low. But I'll also be excited to try out maybe some of these other masks that Juna just picked up as well for Masked Dancer. I know obviously we can learn Masked Dancer as well, but for the moment I think I'm happy just keeping her as the only one that knows it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also check out the channel, we have a lot of reviews on here as well as some other Let's Plays, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.